another crafty Thursday evening. You are joining the team from simplymadelocal.com. We are an online, handmade, creatively, uniquely custom made marketplace. simplymadelocal.com.
All of those things.
All those things. Oh my goodness.
And then some.
And then some. That is right, because we are not just a marketplace. We are also a all things crafty blog, and you can find us at simplymadelocal.com. I'll introduce you to our team. I'm Abby.
I'm Ryan.
Taylor.
I like it.
I think it's going to be a giggly night tonight.
Probably.
Yeah.
Also, I know I'm especially giggly because I'm so happy that I can breathe through my nose again. It's a wonderful feeling.
Welcome back.
Yes, we are happy to have you back.
We are officially a quartet this evening, not a triple threat like we were last week.
Also, giggly because I'm so happy that I can breathe through my nose again.
So funny. Well, we are glad that you are feeling better and that you are able to join us this evening, Ryan. For those of you who are just now joining us and you are new to Simply Made Local, we come here to Facebook Live every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to bring you a fun and an exciting craft night where you can either get yourself something fun to eat or drink and just sit down and have an hour of fun, crafty conversation and learn some really fun new tips and tricks on some different new crafts. Or you can check our supply list, which goes out every Saturday on our Instagram and Facebook at Simply Made Local. And you can check out that supply list and have everything ready and craft along with us here every Thursday night, which we do have some people do that with us. And if you have any questions as you're going along, feel free to reach out, and we'd love to hear what you guys are working on.
Yes,
so
we like to know what you guys are working on. We like to know where you guys are from. We like to know all the things.
This one I was actually really excited for.
You know what? I didn't think I was gonna, and I'm being completely honest, didn't think I was gonna be all that into it. I mean, I always kind of do this. I always give it away, so I'm not gonna give it away. But I always kind of do this activity every year. But so I just wasn't all that, I don't know, into it. But then I sat down to do, you know, with all my supplies and everything, and I thought, okay, this is gonna be really like a lot of fun. So especially after seeing what Ryan's got in store for you.
Yes. This is one of those really fun childhood memories that, you know, we all have. And I'm really excited to be able to bring that into this, you know, place where I'm at in life and put some different spins. So I'm very excited for this evening too, because I feel like as a crafter, I don't know if it was because I've been home more in 2020 that I had more time to just really dive into different techniques, but I'm really blossoming in my abilities and what I can do and what I want to do and what I want to try. So that's why I'm excited for this evening. And every time you join us, you are going to find that we have a lot of tips and tricks, and most of those tips are coming from what not to do, and I love that because we're real, and you know, not everything goes perfect in the world of crafting, as you should know that if you're a crafter yourself. So get comfy because you're going to really enjoy this evening. We're going to tell you what we're doing here in just a moment. We're just letting everybody join us and come on. If you are somebody who thinks that your friends or your followers would enjoy a fun craft night with Simply Made Local, please feel free to share this to your page or into any groups that you think would really enjoy a craft night.
We're all about it. Please share.
If you're a crafter yourself, please tell us what you love to make. If you're a small business owner, please tell us what you sell, and feel free to put a link to your shop or your Instagram or your Facebook down in the comments so that we can all support you.
Yes. Also, how does this always happen? I'm always, whenever I decide to wear my apron, I'm always the only one wearing my apron.
I was the only one. Hey, I wore mine while I watched you guys last week as I'm sniffling, choking up my nose.
She was on the couch sniffling in an apron. I love that. That's super endearing.
Yeah, because then I could just stuff my tissues in the pocket.
The pockets are nice.
Handy.
Every good crafter has to have pockets.
We always say here at Simply Made Local, you have to have a good apron and a good glue gun and a good pair of
Oh.
scissors. That really does make a difference. If you got those three things,
my
you're
gosh.
good to go, honey.
Yeah. The scissors
And
are
also
really, really helpful.
lots of scissors. I find that because I have a family, and I'm sure it happens to everybody, but if I don't have multiple scissors, eventually the one good pair I have will disappear. And no matter if I threaten them with their lives to not touch my fabric scissors, that they'll still do it. So
They do.
My
Lots of-
family knows.
I had
Yes,
to go find mine
not
today.
touch crafting scissors.
Not where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
the only one they don't ever steal is my pinking shears, which
Oh.
I think these are like the funnest scissors ever.
They are.
Nobody ever steals my small, like the small felting ones
Oh,
that
your
I have. The
felting?
Fiskars ones. Yeah, the one that we were just talking about. Nobody ever
Yeah.
steals those. They're so tiny. But you know what? Don't underestimate those scissors. They're very sharp, very strong.
Nope. Tiny but mighty.
Oh, for
What-
sure.
I'm curious, everybody who's on with us right now, what is that to die for tool that you couldn't live without? Please share with us. What is something in your craft room that you could never live without? I think that is always such a fun topic because you never know until you know it. Like I never knew a quality glue gun was like essential. I always use the
dollar
cheap
store
ones from Michael's. They're about $4, I think. You'd find them
You
on
can
the
even get them
end
at the dollar store. Don't do it.
No.
and it
awful.
would burn out, in a couple months, and I would just go get a fresh new one. And I was
Yeah.
excited to get a new one every time because right away they just weren't ever working, perfect. But that was until I found my Surebonder, and all of these girls can agree with me that it does make a difference, and it's not expensive. So I don't even know why I was buying
Not at all.
the super cheap ones. Mine has been in use probably daily for over a year, and it still looks, I can't grab it from this chair, but still looks brand new, still feels brand new. And it's just amazing.
Well, and I like the Surebonder because there's so many different things that you can buy for it. So there's different types of glue sticks that will go with it. There's different types of attachments to the tips if you want to do things that are a little more intricate or something that's a little bit more like on a larger scale. So I feel like those little things make the biggest difference when it comes to whatever
Wireless.
project you're trying to do. Oh yeah,
Wireless.
wireless.
Hello, that's a game
Yeah.
changer.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you,
Yeah.
Lily, who works with Surebonder, who created the most beautiful glue gun. Yep, right there. Beautiful,
gorgeous.
lightweight, wireless. I mean, you can't get any better than that, ladies. So
You know what else is another tool that I really like is this one, and I got it last year at the Pinterest convention. It's called a pen blade, and I got 2 different sizes. And
Yes.
I've always used these cheapy dollar store X-Acto things, but I'm telling you, the precision, I use this thing nearly every day, almost as much as my glue gun. And I have this one as a pointy tip and another one that's a little more rounded. A good
Who
X-Acto knife is
sold,
also very
who sold that? The people were lovely. They were fantastic people.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
they were, but we did that craft at their table too.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was.
yeah, I remember
they
loving
had
that tool too.
They had that glow, the light.
Yeah, the light up under
Display.
table so you could do like weeding and drawing. Yeah,
And
but
I don't remember what their names were.
I don't know. I just know this is called a pen blade. And they had lots of other different sizes, and it was very inexpensive. I think it was only like $5. And it like
Yeah.
attract- yeah, awesome.
We'll
And my
try and
first one was my
figure that out,
favorite.
and we'll try and put it in the comments if we can figure out
Yeah.
what the name is after this.
Yes, I would love that. So yes, if you have a must-have tool, please share that with us. We'd love to know the brand, or just maybe there's something that could make our lives completely easier and we have no idea. So anyways, we are all ready. We've got everybody who's joined us. We haven't announced yet. We're just about there. So Ryan, would you like to tell everybody what we are doing this evening?
We're decorating Easter eggs, but we're not buying any of them. This is like grown-up Easter eggs, I feel like.
Yeah.
We're all doing something different as usual. I'm doing like 4 different things. I think we're each doing like drastically different things. Supplies you need for my projects are these. I got these crafting. They're plastic and they have a slight texture to them, almost terracotta. It's not a smooth plastic, but I got them at the 99-cent store for a dozen for $1. Fantastic deal. And I'm using 𝕖𝕘𝕘𝕒𝕧𝕒𝕒𝕒, puff paint, gold leaf, some copper leafing, and glitter and Mod Podge to do my different kinds of decorating.
I love it.
love that.
Taylor's just using Sharpie and has some amazing designs. Karen, you're painting yours, right?
Yeah. I had to get started because I need like 1,000 coats apparently. So
Yes.
And then all I heard about Abby's was that she was doing 4 different styles too, and one of them was going to be like a terracotta method that she's going to transform the plastic egg into like a terracotta feel. So I'll let her explain about that. But what were the other ones that you were doing, Abby?
So yes, I want to kind of bring a little bit more of that natural feel. And I know that Ryan was just kind of touching on that. So one of the things that I always love to just mention in these videos is if you're new to joining Simply Made Local, our craft nights on Thursday, you might notice that there are 4 squares. And no, we are not playing a game for money, but like on the TV. What is that called? Squares?
What was that game show called? Because I was trying to think of that
Squares?
last week too. It didn't have like Whoopi Goldberg. Was
Yes.
it Squares?
We're going to play a game like that one
Hollywood
evening.
Squares.
Hollywood Squares, yes.
squares. Yes.
So this
Okay.
is not Hollywood Squares. This is not the Brady Bunch. This is simplymadelocal.com. And we're just 4 very different crafters, and we have 4 very different backgrounds. So we like to come on here, we like to have fun, and show you 4 completely different ways to make the same craft. So you're going to get just 4 different styles, and you're going to get 4 different tutorials basically in one video. So that's why this is really kind of cool. You can just watch one video or hone in on one square during the video and then rewind, watch another one, or watch them all generally just to get a general sense and some tips and tricks. So we're so glad that you've chosen to join us this evening. We are doing alternative ways to decorate Easter eggs. So it's not just your dyeing, and these aren't regular real eggs. So these are something that
these
can
are
last.
superior.
Yes. And the really cool thing is that we tried to stick to different eggs. So we wanted to show you that you have different options and different price points. So mine came from the Dollar Tree, and I think, all of my stuff is like $1. I didn't spend more than $1 on mine. And then, we've got some that were bought from some big box stores, but the eggs were $1. I don't think anybody spent over that. I know that there's different options out there with higher qualities. Feel free, depending on what you're willing to pay. But we just wanted to give you those different options. So I am
say that even I went today because I bought my gold leaf and it was only $5 and I had a 30% off coupon, so it was only like $4.50 or something, if or less, with tax and stuff. But they had a pack of these same for $5, $5.99, I think, and they looked exactly the same. So
Yeah, I got mine at Walmart, and they're the exact same as yours, but they were $1 something. I think like $1.50 or maybe $1, I don't know, less than that. And they are like a plastic, I guess. I was kind of playing with them. They are plastic, and they have like I don't love the texture on the outside, because I'm just not that person that likes that porcelain-y texture. I don't love it, but I do like but I do like the matte look. Once it's done, I like that matte feel or matte look to them. So just depends on what you're in, like what you're going for. Are you going for something that's a little more shiny or something a little more matte?
And you wanted them to be shiny, or you wanted a shiny finish, you could always clear coat them at the end, which is with the ones that I'm doing the gold leaf on. I think I might do that just to protect them for after packaging.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So back to what I am making, I wanted to create almost like a clay looking egg. So I wanted it to have like a terracotta feel and look. So I'm going to be painting just regular Easter eggs. As you can see here, where's my camera? Oh, there it is. That I pre-Mod Podged. So you are going to need some Mod Podge. I glued them shut by gluing the rim, and then I actually, for my terracotta eggs, I brushed them with the Mod Podge just so that I could get a little bit more texture to it, and also just so the paint would adhere a little easier than on the plastic. So I am going to be doing that.
Have you done a pre-one already? Like, is the paint stick better when you Mod Podge it?
It did. So as you can see here, this is the terracotta egg. So it has that
Ooh,
beautiful, you know, this paint is folk art paint, and it's in Pueblo. And then I mixed that with some apple barrel and the classic caramel, and it really brought that perfect terracotta color. So, and as you can see, it's matte, and it's got a really nice texture. So
you could
so
always
happy with
add
that.
the baking powder to it. I believe it's either baking powder or
Yeah,
baking
I'm
soda.
so sorry.
Yeah,
The
baking
ingredient
soda.
there is, yes, I did mix a little baking soda in with the paint, and I didn't go overboard because the more you put in, the more grainy it's going to be. So you want this beautiful mixture of still creamy but chalky finish, and so that's what I got, and I'm really, really happy with that. And I really had to go back and forth mixing the colors. So just start off with a little bit of each and then start adding more to your preference of the terracotta look. So that's what I have. And then I took just a piece of cardboard. You're going to need a piece of cardboard, and I'm going to be stamping a design onto the egg as well. So I also have some white paint. And that is pretty much it for the terracotta egg. Now, I did want to do a moss covered Easter egg, but I'm not sure that I'll have time this evening. So if I don't get to that one, I will do a quick video, and I'll put that either included in our YouTube video, which you can find that on our YouTube channel at Simply Made Local, or on our TikTok at Simply Made Local as well. You'll find some shorter tutorials that we have available there. So I will do that. But the other one that I am going to do is I'm going to cover another egg. I'm going to do paper mache with some musical notes. So I have some musical here, and I've cut them up into some strips. And I made a little bit of paper mache glue using the Mod Podge and some water. And then I'm just gonna wrap that up. And then I think that will look really pretty, some sort of like that farmhouse look. It's that black and white feel. So I
love using music paper, old music note paper for projects like this. Me and my mom and my daughter do that all the time.
Yeah, so really
we used it one year for Christmas. I remember we wrapped. Yeah, and it was beautiful.
I still have that when I put on as decoration.
Yes, some alternatives to different ways to wrap gifts. We used the musical note, and it really does look beautiful with some twine and some holly berry on that. Just the colors really pop on that black and white, that vintage feel.
It was really pretty.
And I did want to bring out, I'm going to just pull it here. It's right out of my reach. We also have some more ideas along with decorating, some alternative ideas for Easter. And that is on our blog. And we put those out last year. So you can head over to the simplymadelocal.com blog, and I'm sorry, that's at simplymadelocal.com/blog, and you'll find some more alternative ways, especially ways to get crafty with the kids. But I wanted to share, this is what we did last year. How adorable is that? So we made our eggs into little.
I forgot about those.
I know, they're so cute. So we've got the how-to step-by-step on how to create one of these guys, which is just so beautiful. And once again, very budget-friendly. Little girls love these. You can set these out for decor, or they can find these guys on Easter morning. So really fun. And that's all I got. That's me. Taylor, what you got?
So I don't know if anyone's going to be able to follow along with this supply list, but
Try us.
I am using the same eggs that Ryan has. I did get mine at Walmart though. I don't really think they literally look exactly the same. So don't think there's much of a difference. And I am taking a Sharpie and I'm going to be doing black and white eggs. Surprise, surprise, black and white, you guys. I do also have a bronze and a gold Sharpie as well. So I might be doing something with these. I'm not sure, but I think I'm pretty much just going to stick to the whole black and white theme. So the very first one I did one to test were these little eyelashes. They're so cute. So that's kind of just what I'm doing. Like I said, really crazy list here. I did see them listed. I was kind of looking for some inspiration, and people call these last minute eggs. So if you need to do some sort of decorating of eggs, or if you're just looking for some like last minute Easter decor for whatever reason, you can do some of these last minute eggs. Literally, this cost me $1. I had my Sharpies already. So really easy. And I think it's going to be really beautiful once it's all in the display that I have it in, or that I want to put it in. Because the black and white's really kind of, you know, my thing. So that's it.
I think I only spent about $1 too. It was just the eggs. I had everything else. So this was definitely budget friendly for me this week.
I didn't even have to buy a full pack of organic eggs.
Okay, Carrie, what do you have?
I'm just painting. I am going to make a couple little bunnies and a couple little carrots. So mostly paint, and this is taking a little while. I have these like styrofoam eggs that I actually used last week for the garland, so I had some left over. I figured I'd just go ahead and paint the ones that I had left over. Got kind of a shiny exterior though, so this paint isn't kind of coating as well as I want it to, but multiple layers of paint. And then oh no, they're all falling. Once I get them painted, which is going to take a while apparently because this one just smushed everywhere. I'm also going to be using some felt to make ears and different parts of the animals and the tops for the carrots. So
Cute.
it might take me a minute to get these painted though, because this paint does not dry as fast as I want it to.
If this is your first time joining us, then you may not know, but those of you who do join us every week, sometimes we don't get our crafts done at the end of the hour. So if you want to see those finished projects, we will post those to our social media on Thursdays. So today we posted last week.
I'm a little behind because I was sick, so but those will all be up this week.
Yes, and so you will see the finished projects on Thursdays. And if you look today, we put up our Easter garland. So last week we made some really beautiful, that was a really fun project because we used all different materials. So there was kind of something for everybody on there.
Yeah, it was fun.
You can check that out. That's up today. Those garlands turned out really pretty. And once again, every budget, and we shopped at all different stores. So you kind of have a lot of options, And I think we covered like every aspect of Easter on that one. We did one did bunnies, one did carrots, one did eggs. And then I went Lent, going more religious and observing the Lent season. So that was a lot of fun for me. Okay, so I completely painted the egg in the terracotta color. So I have one here that is completely done and dry. So I'm going to start with that one. And to make my stamp, I wanted to make it myself. So I'm not really sure if this is going to work out. So you're going to follow along with me on this adventure. So I took some construction paper and I cut out just a strip, and we're talking 1/2 inch. Yeah, about 1/2 inch. maybe 3/4. Doesn't have to be perfect. So just cut out that strip, and then I kind of just accordioned it. And then I taped the ends. So you're just going to kind of create a shape that you like. And I went back and forth so that I had 3 hoops. And then I cut this off, applied some tape, put a little double-sided tape in between, and that's my stamp there. So I already have
Cool.
one of those ready to go. As you can see here, I kind of squished it a little. And now I'm just going to dip this into some white paint and then just kind of make a pattern with it. I'm going to get out some white. And I want this to be chalky as well and have that matte finish, which I think, oh, it is already matte. So I have some apple barrel white in matte, which is super cool because this is a huge bottle. So I don't even have to mix. So let's see. Now, at first I kind of wanted to just make them go everywhere, but I'm wondering, should I make them in a uniform pattern or should I just kind of stamp it anywhere, everywhere?
I like anywhere, everywhere.
Is that what you vote, Taylor?
That's
Okay,
what
so
I
I'm going to
vote.
start with one. Let's see. So, oh, I'll put this down. See how this turns out. I'm going to stamp that real lightly so I don't get, let's see here.
You know what would be fun on these eggs too, since they're so like just plain, is like a black vinyl from the Cricut. That'd be fun too.
Oh yeah, I saw some that were like reverse dyed, so they put the just any color down and then they actually dyed it and then they peeled off the letters afterward. So the letters were still white underneath. And they
That'd
were
be
really
fun.
cool. They had all kinds of funny Easter sayings on them. And then I saw some that were similar with more religious sayings, which I thought was cool.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
so that I have to be very light with it. So I'm going to try it again. I did get a little bit of it being kind of filled in. So I'm going to try again. And hopefully this time not have, I've kind of spaced it out a little bit more so I don't get any fill in. So let's see if I go up here. Oh, that's fun. Okay. So a little bit kind of came off. So I'm just going to go put that right back. That turned out pretty. Oh, look at that.
Oh, very cute.
So now I'm just going to kind of, yeah, put them everywhere.
I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting out some felt pieces while my paint dries so I can make another coat.
Hi, Kristen. Kristen just joined us. If you are just joining her and us, we are bringing you different alternative ideas for decorating Easter eggs tonight. So we're having a lot of fun doing some different things. We're making some terracotta eggs. We're making paper mache eggs. We've got some gold embellishments up there with Ryan and some sparkles. We've got some really neat hand marker Sharpie techniques going on with Taylor. And then Carrie is sharing with us her talents with felt and painting. So we've kind of got all of the areas covered. So if you're trying to figure out what I'm doing right now, I am stamping a terracotta egg with a homemade stamp that I just made, trying to make it come out with some really cool designs, which I'm really liking. So it's just kind of giving me these different stamps each time. Now I'm also going to try out doing some freestyle like Taylor's kind of doing. So I do have a paint marker here, and I'm going to try doing just some simple maybe geometric patterns or or maybe just some simple lines as well. So I kind of want to switch it up and do different things. That's looking.
So for mine, I didn't want to go buy some more watercolors, and I already had these alcohol inks that we've used a bunch of times with resin. So I got this really cool watercolor pen, and so I just put the alcohol inks in these little dishes and filled my watercolor pen with plain water, and I'm just watercoloring on some color. And then while the egg is still wet from the watercolor, I'm just laying some gold leaf that I also had left over from one of our resin crafts. And it just sticks. And then later on, I'll spray it with a clear coat to seal it. And that's how I got this beautifully.
I love it. Very cool. I will say that drawing on these eggs is a little bit on the difficult side because of the fact that they have like a powder on them.
Oh,
so
really?
Kind of, they're like powdery almost, like very, very dry. So when you go to try to write on them with the Sharpie, it kind of makes it a little bit difficult. You really have to kind of like, it kind of dries out your marker a little bit.
Oh, okay. So maybe then I will just try a regular paintbrush. So I'm going to try that. So let me.
I might recommend like a actual paint marker, which, you know what? I think I have one.
Oh, okay.
Darn
Well,
it.
I'm hopeful so I can check both of those scenarios. So I'm going to try one more, and I'm just going to do some really simple lines. I'm not quite done with the stamped egg. Just I'm letting one side dry, and then so that I can lay the egg down. I don't have an egg holder, so I'm almost done with that. But I will come back. I will come back to that. Oh, look at all those hearts and likes. Thanks, guys. We're so happy that you guys are enjoying yourselves. This is just something that we love to do every week. We would be doing this on or off Alive. So we thought, why don't we come on and just have a little fun and do that with you guys and share some techniques and all that fun stuff. So lots of fun.
I can't find my paint marker, but I can find this one, which is a fabric marker from the dollar store, which works just as good.
So it's actually still drying.
So are there burner markers?
I need to let this keep drying. It's still drying. So I'm going to move on to my paper mache eggs while this finishes drying, and then I'll be able to end with just doing this simpler, really neat, easy design on this guy, which I think I might like a little bit more than the stamp. So I do like the stamp, and it looks really pretty. It's just very bold, and I was just kind of looking for minimalistic, simple eggs. So I might enjoy the simple lines a little better. Okay, so if you missed us in the beginning, to get these plastic eggs, I already applied some Mod Podge inside the egg as well as on the outside along the crack, just to seal it. And so as you can kind of see that matte edge there. So that's good to go. So now I'm going to mix together a bowl with some glue and some water for my mache sauce. And I already cut up some music sheets into strips, and then I love paper mache. There's no rhyme or reason. You just apply and keep applying, and
Yeah, I'm
keep
doing a
things
lot of putting paper mache on mine. Same time, I'm doing tissue paper
Oh, nice.
and Mod Podge.
I did see the tissue paper, and I love the way that looks like alcohol dye.
Yeah.
I love the way that looks. So show us how that gold turned out, Ryan. I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me put this one down so at a drying point. So I've done 2 of the watercolor and gold. So
Oh, very pretty. Love, love, love that. Love that.
Yeah, it turned out gorgeous.
here's half my glitter. It's just Mod Podge with glitter dumped on it because you know I can't have a holiday without glitter. And this is my puff paint confetti one so far, for sprinkles, I mean.
Oh my gosh, super cute.
Yeah. And then
That,
here's my full copper leaf one that I just have spots to fill.
wow. I love the watercolor with the gold.
Yeah, it turned out awesome.
So beautiful. Okay, so I have my mixture here. Glue and water. Dip your paint strip, or your music strip into the paint, and then you're just gonna apply. Super simple. You all did it in kindergarten. Don't put any extra thought into it. Just do. And I
Then-
probably will go over this in the end with the Mod Podge to seal it. I had terracotta on my fingers, and now I have terracotta on the paper mache. So I'm gonna get that off. Actually, I'll probably grab some gloves. Gosh, I was unprepared today. I have everything around me, but nothing reachable. Okay, I'm back.
All right, this is my little cactus one. So I have little eyelashes and little cactuses so far. I will say that the furniture markers have worked so much better than the Sharpie did.
Oh, nice. I wonder why
Surprisingly.
it is. That's weird.
Really love those furniture markers. I use them for a lot of crafts.
Yeah, they're just, it's so much, like it's not getting all gooped up with the powder stuff from the eggs. It's weird. So I'll take it.
Okay, I think I have ears.
Now that I have some gloves on, I'm just going to put down a bunch of the Mod Podge first, and then apply some of the watered paper strip down. It's just going to be fun and super gluey here.
How are yours going, Carrie?
Pretty good. I'm just like super concentrating on this felt here. I'm trying to get ears, but I don't think they're coming out quite the same size. Close. I'm just freehanding all this felt, so it takes me a minute.
I still think that's the best way to do it.
I do too.
I could cut out all that on my Cricut in 2 seconds, but it just, for whatever reason, I find it so much more, I don't know, appealing when I can do it by hand.
More satisfying.
Oh yeah, for sure. It makes it, I just love it. It's like one of my favorite things to do is the felt. And I'm so glad I have a felt friend.
Me too. I need to get some more. I'm running out of certain colors. I need to like.
You know,
order.
the best place personally that I think if you want to just get the sheets, there's a couple places online that actually have like the real wool
Right.
felt, which is fantastic, but they come in like really long pieces.
Yeah.
But if you want to get like easy just sheets of felt, Hobby Lobby has their certain days where not only is it only like 30 cents or whatever a sheet, but sometimes they have their half off days. So you can get so much felt for such a good price, and it's decent quality. Like it's not super
Yeah.
like, well, they have the
It's
different
better
thicknesses,
than-
but
It's better than
Yeah.
like Michael's kind for sure.
oh, for sure. Yeah, no, Hobby Lobby's felt is the best.
I'll have to do that. 'Cause we definitely need a little refill here soon.
Okay, can I just be somebody who brings this topic up? What is with Hobby Lobby getting rid of their coupon?
I know, I am sad about that.
Like, come on. Really bummed about that.
I know, especially right now when it's like the pandemic.
That was like the
I
one
know.
constant I could always depend on.
Yeah. And even Michael's, you know, they stopped taking competitor coupons. So I guess it is a whole new generation.
I think Joann's will still take everybody's coupons.
Good. Good on Joann's.
I was just gonna say, you know what? Joanne is a smart businesswoman. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, she is.
So as you can see here, it's coming out really nicely, and then that's gonna dry really pretty, and it's gonna look really nice in a bed of grass.
Oh, in a bed of grass.
In a bed of grass. Everybody hold up their eggs for a second, whatever one you're working on. Stop where you're at. Put it to the camera.
Yeah, they're just painted.
I know this one's so much prettier. That one.
Okay.
You know, I do every single year we do eggs at the house and I love it, but there's something so satisfying about this. However, there's nothing quite like dipping your fingers in vinegar and dye
Yeah.
and then smelling it the whole next day.
I really love that this year my son will be old enough to really grasp that idea of Easter, and he did enjoy finding the Easter eggs last year, but I'm feeling this year is just going to be a whole different level of excitement.
Oh, heck yeah.
So I'm excited to dye eggs with him this year. And I saw actually on in our marketplace at simplymadelocal.com, which is an Etsy alternative for anybody who's watching who makes handmade products. You're going to find some really amazing products from US makers all across the country. And we have a maker who is actually local to us right here in Southern California. And she makes some really neat sensory play kits for children.
Yeah.
And I just really love and respect her as a businesswoman, because that's a need that's out there. And I really appreciate those types of products. So I will have to say she's very creative, and you're going to get a lot of different options when shopping her store. But she just came out and listed a new product, I think today, and that was on a DIY decorating kit for kids to decorate eggs. And they're the not real eggs. So
Yeah.
you're going to be able to have them up the whole season, which is really neat. But I know that she has really quality products. And so if you're looking for that, you can shop Discovery Play on our in our marketplace.
Yeah, her stuff is really, really cool. I know my nephew would love some of her stuff, so I've been meaning to get on there and order some of her play kits, because it's literally perfect. It's like one of those things that you can give them and it'll just keep them busy forever, and it's just in this little kit. It's just the coolest thing.
Yeah, and it's not candy, and it's, you know, it's functional, and it's stimulating their little brains. And what I found is really good is for travel, when if you're traveling a long distance in a car, or you're just going, you know, on a vacation, taking these kits are just they're super helpful, really neat.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, that is cool.
And it gets them off the screens for a little bit.
Oh yeah, they're little brains in the screens. They don't need that. I know. I come home from work and I'm exhausted from staring at the screen. I can't imagine how their little brains are.
So I did this egg in some really small strips. I think I might try the next egg in this technique, but with some bigger strips. I was really worried about the bigger strips and how they would go around a rounded surface. That's always not easy to do when you're doing paper mache, is to do, you know, something round. And I know this because I'm huge for doing paper mache, incorporating it into my Halloween decor. And what's round at Halloween? Pumpkins. And I love to cover pumpkins. So
I thought you were gonna say yourself, because that's what I thought when I thought of that, because anytime you're trying to make the costume.
Oh my gosh, covering myself in paper mache. I could go as a leftover.
I'm like, you know what? That is the time of the year that I start to get rounder because that's the time of the year that the candy comes out.
No, pumpkins. I love to put paper mache over a pumpkin to create some extra spooky, scary facial features. And then you can actually use paper towels and separate them. And you can find, we did that technique
We did.
for our spell books this last year. So it gives a sense of skin, which is like really cool. So what you can do is you can cover your pumpkin with the skin and then mold it to having extra facial features. You can include clay and then really paint over that to make it look very scary.
Very scary.
Love Halloween.
Spooky.
We get extra spooky around here.
Spooky Halloween.
But right now
So
it's
fun.
Easter, so this is fun. I'm telling you, I'm not someone who does, I used to, but not too much anymore. I used to really go out of my way to do the holiday decorating. And I don't so much anymore. So I like that I can, but I have decorations up for, you know, my decor. And this year I'm just kind of adding different elements that subtly say Easter, but it's not necessarily a bunny, is what I'm trying to say. So I really liked doing our garland because it just gives that hint of the colors of Easter, but it still just looks like it's my normal everyday decor. So last week's garlands were, I really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, that was fun.
I love the way that yours turned out, Taylor, with the carrots. That was just super cool.
Yes, that was definitely fun. And I actually have them hanging up.
Did you get those carrots pre-made?
Yes. So I actually bought those at Michael's. No, not
Okay.
Michael's. I'm sorry. Dollar store. I
Oh,
got
Yeah,
them at the
I have a pack
dollar
too.
store. And I got them a few months ago, and I was surprised, obviously, because, you know, I wasn't thinking that we were going to need to, you know, pre-plan, but I realized now that that's something that we have to do, is pre-plan any sort of project, especially if it's holiday themed, because their stuff sells out so quickly and they put it out so quickly.
Oh yeah. 3
So,
months is when they put out, I feel like, the good stuff. I
yeah.
went to my Dollar Tree the other day and they still had St. Patrick's stuff up. They still have Easter stuff, but I feel like the good stuff came out first, and
Oh,
that was a
100%.
long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff they
Yeah.
had left over was stuff that you're going to grab last minute, like to go to a party so you don't get pinched or something. Not the good crafting stuff.
I
Yeah,
agree.
those little wood cutouts are always, like, I feel like, first to go.
First to go. Yes. So you can actually buy them in bulk sometimes on the website. I know a lot of people don't know that. So
Yeah.
if you're looking to do, you know, if you're a business owner and you're wanting to make things to sell, you always have that option of buying online, but you have to buy it in bulk, like in sets of 25 to 50.
This egg was just super fun to make, you guys. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's
like it.
beautiful. Wow. Love that. Okay,
These
so I'm gonna let this dry, and as it dries, I'm going to mold it, because like I said, it's really hard to get paper mache to really, you know, go seamlessly around a round object. So as it starts to dry, I'm going to kind of mold it down and then keep probably applying more and more of the Mod Podge, but I like the way it turned out. It's very cute.
very cute. I love that.
Okay, so that one's done. So now I can go back to the terracotta, and I'm going to do the last, just some simple lines on that one. And then we're about to be done. So tonight was a lot of fun. If you are needing some extra inspiration, we've got tons of ideas on our Pinterest boards. Go on over to pinterest.com and search for Simply Made Local. You'll find over 100 boards. We've taken all of the hard work out of finding the best crafts and the best techniques for you. You can just take a look at our boards, and we're going to have everything there for every holiday, for almost every idea, and for every craft you can think of. We have examples for you that you can get started on. And then, with Pinterest, you just go down rabbit holes. Perfect. Perfect for Easter. Find that rabbit hole. So I'm going to now just apply some white paint to this. And this is kind of what this whole thing was about this evening, is just kind of doing your own style and just really DIYing some eggs. So I'm just going to start right here in the middle and then just do some simple lines. Happy lines, as Bob Ross would say.
Yes.
Just a happy little line. Don't be serious. Don't take yourself serious. This is supposed to be fun.
So many.
Love you, Bob.
Too funny. I just got my daughter a Bob Ross poster. She loves him, and we were about to hang it up in her room.
Cute. That's my
Sitting right over there on the couch.
Oh, we even have a new Bob Ross, what is it, birthday card or invitations?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a birthday. Yeah.
A birthday card. So for that Bob Ross lover in your life, we've got a really cool vendor at simplymadelocal.com who makes handmade cards. And oh my gosh, the best cards came out for Valentine's Day. So if you want to be extra prepared for next year, you will be the winner on Valentine's Day if you purchase one of these cards.
I bought 2 of those cards this year, and they were phenomenal. They were big hits because my best friend and my sister's birthday happened to fall right around Valentine's Day. And so I actually ended up buying her Valentine's Day cards, but giving them as birthday cards, and my family loved them. So
that's really funny.
My best friend.
And she's just very creative. So she took that, and she also has invitations, different season cards, and I think I saw some mugs on there.
Oh, the mugs are great.
Shirt, sweatshirt.
So not only can you get the birthday card, but you can get the gift from Nervous Breakdown Cards.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Yeah, her stuff is cute.
All right.
So many layers of paint.
How's it going, Carrie?
Oh, it's just that these things are hard to paint, but they're getting there.
Aha,
The brown
I like
one
it.
is going on really easy, but I think my other paint colors are just like a little lighter, so they take a longer time to get going. But I have cute little bunny ears made and carrot tops ready to go.
Yay! I can't wait to see it.
I know, I'm excited to see yours.
Once
You
they're dry,
just
and get their little faces together.
You just keep trucking away. Is there anything that anybody needs to know in order to finish the project, Carrie?
Paint markers for the face for the little bunnies, and for the like kind of lines on the carrot. I'm going to be using either white or off-white to make little kind of, the little imperfections on carrots there. I think that's it. Glue gun for the felt. That's about it.
And what are you exactly felting? Just ears and then kind of embellishment?
And then I am going to try to attempt, and I don't know how successful I will be at this, so we will see if this is in the final product or not, but I'm going to try to make little flower crowns.
Oh, cute.
The bunnies' heads. So if I get this down right, then they'll be on there, and if not, you'll see just little ears.
Okay. Love it.
See where it goes, but I'm trying.
Love the honesty. Okay, Taylor, is there anything else that anybody needs to know in order to finish your craft?
Nope, I just think that you need to just have fun with it, do whichever little patterns your heart desires, and make sure that you get a pen that has a good amount of ink in there, so that you're not struggling because these eggs are really drying.
And these are the
Right.
eggs from Walmart,
Yes, but I believe they're the same eggs that Ryan has.
from the Dollar Tree. Got it.
Yes.
So for mine, like I said, this is really the end of mine. I'm just going to keep doing different patterns, just kind of like Taylor's doing. I'm going to keep coloring the rest of my eggs in this terracotta color that I think turned out really, really nice. Very, very happy with it. And that was using that Pueblo and the caramel, the classic caramel mixed together with the baking soda. And so that gave it that terracotta clay feel. And so this is my just simple lined one. And I think I'm liking that one a lot more than my stamped one. So I'll probably make a couple of these, and then I will set these in a really pretty bowl, like a weaved bowl. And I will set those out. Carrie, edit me, prove me in real time. Does that exist? And then for my stamp, that one did turn out really neat. So that's what that's going to look like. And you can really create that to be in any shape that you want, big or small, if you want the exact same pattern throughout. So I am happy with that technique, but I think I like the simpler one more. And then, like I said, with the paper mache, as it's drying right now, I'm going to keep molding it. I may or may not put an extra layer over at the end because I may want to keep it just this matte finish. But you do have that option of applying another layer of the Mod Podge to keep that sealed. And I'm also going to try using bigger sheets. I'm just not quite sure how that's going to work with the texture. You're probably going to get a lot of ripples in that. So that's that one. And then I didn't finish the moss, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done here shortly, and you'll be able to see that on something, on either TikTok or YouTube, or who knows, maybe even Instagram. So that's me. Ryan, any last tips, tricks?
Be patient with the gold leaf if you use that, if you're covering a whole egg, because that is very time consuming. So is the puff paint, because it takes a long time to dry for each side. I so far love the watercolor and the gold leaf the best. Well, and of course, my favorite glitter. These little glitter polka dot ones are super cute.
Yes.
Yeah. Love it. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. Why don't we just show up one? Ryan, will you hold
Yes,
up
thank
your favorite one? Taylor, hold up your favorite egg, and Carrie, just hold up what you got.
I'll just hold it my
My
orange.
first one's my
You can
favorite.
have a carrot.
Yes. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We are back here every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're so thankful that you took some time out of your busy evenings to join us here, or if you're watching us on a playback. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you learned something, or that you just made some time for your crafty inner child. We'll be back here next Thursday. Ooh, hopefully not too hungover, because I think next week is St. Patty's Day on Wednesday. So we'll be here on Thursday diving into another Easter themed craft. We hope that you join us, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.